Okay. Hello everyone, welcome back to Subnautica, and we just got the moon pool, I believe. So our ship is now recharging, so we don't have to buy the fuel cell recharger. You know, the upgraded battery recharger. And beyond that, I don't really remember what we were up to. So, yeah. I know I wanted the parts for the water purifier, and I think we found some of the stuff we needed for aerogel, but oh yeah, the base strength is at 0.3. We need to fix that. That's job one. How can we fix that? What's going to be the best way of doing that? What do we reckon? I mean, I could put some bulkheads in, but oh, hello. Did that just come up out of the water, or did that have a spasm attack? Right, bits and pieces for reinforcing the aerogel, yeah. So we can got the gel sack, we don't have any rubies. Scumby did spot some rubies, but they were red against a cliff face and I didn't see them. We could go hunt for those, I guess, but... there was an upgraded air tank I think we hadn't got yet. But possibly we needed something we couldn't build. We still need to try and get a mobile vehicle bay. There it is, the ultra high capacity tank. It's for lithium. And a oh no, that was it. We've got a mobile vehicle bay, we don't have a modification station. I remember now. Right, reinforcements. So yeah, down here somewhere. Oh, why do you use lithium? Does one of the other ways of doing it not use lithium? See, this is what I want, but we need aerogel. It's the is it bulkhead? Foundations use lead. This thing needs a search bar. Hi, Derek. Reinforcement. Is it gone? We've built one. We've built two before. Okay, color me confused. I'm obviously missing it. Titanium and silicon rubber, yes. We will build those. They're far easier to get hold of. See, plenty of titanium. Silicon rubber. Let's have a bulkhead. Or, you know, not. Hello? Okay, we can have one there. And then, of course, leave it open. Probably put another one just there and one on the other side. It's a very complex handle mechanism. Maybe... Oh, we just squeezed that in there. No, we don't. Maybe we do. We're just out of something. What are we out of? Titanium. Nope. Nope. There we go. Right, they usually issue of food and water because, of course, building a thing that can make us or let us get water is difficult. Because you've got to make it obnoxious to get water for as long as possible. What was it? We needed bleach in something now, didn't we? Make the better water. Okay, and what do you need to make bleach? It was salt and coral, that was it. We need to go get some coral. I'm sure there's salt back in the base. The bulkheads increase the integrity of the base. If the integrity of the base goes below 0, I suspect bad things happen. Probably many, many leaks and, you know, various other fun first world problems. I mean, it'd be a bit harsh of the game to just go, your base explodes due to the pressure. But, I mean, it could just do that, I guess. If they felt like being horribly mean.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Right, let's do the food first. So how is everyone in chat today? No salt there. There's a bit. I'm sure we picked up a ton of salt the other day. Maybe I used it all to make all this water I'm lugging around. Entirely plausible. Probably don't need to be lugging around this many batteries or a power cell. Let's drop some of this stuff off, shall we? Copper. I've got enough water on me. I'll just leave the salt for later. One of the health kits and the titanium. Jonathan's been working on the house. Not breaking something this week then, Jonathan. You seem to have the worst luck this year. Hopefully it's getting better for you. It's my moon pool. Can I get into the ship from this side? I can climb the ladder and then get in. Right.
All systems online.
I don't remember Life Pod 12 being somewhere we could go, all that dry land. I'm gonna go to the dry land. Oh, nope, I'm gonna drive into my base. Good to know. Oh wow, he's really going for it. Mold resistant drywall, ventilation fan, painting the shower ceiling. That sounds like someone's being productive. I mean, I'm not sure that's really allowed, but... Right, the dry land's 700 meters away. The habitat's 700 meters away, but 500 meters down. Well, we'll stick to the dry land option for now. Jaron says there's mold in the bathroom. Maybe he should get some mold-resistant drywall. Should he be concerned? I mean, I guess it depends if you want homegrown penicillin or not. Oh, look. Island from nowhere. Good, good. Oh, that doesn't look good. What is that thing? I think it might just be the lighting, but it did look like giant electrical sparky things. This land is looking less and less like a land and more like some weird sea creature-y thing. I'm not liking it. Okay, I'm almost certain it wants me to go underneath it. I'm almost certain I don't want to go underneath it. Because, you know, what the hell is that? An ancient floater. It's such a bad name. Could mean so many things. Detached land masses raised in the water, increasing sunlight, counting plant growth as old plants decay. Assessment incredible. Oh, Jonathan's moved into a better house. Awesome. It's nice when things go well. And congratulations to your wife on the better job. Back in game news, we have found the beach. It totally doesn't look questionable, dangerous, and all sorts of problematic. Yeah, I thought we might find you fellows. Out you go. Enjoy the sea trip. It's decidedly green, decidedly quiet, and I'm concerned. Okay, looks like there's a path there that I missed. Now, this is just a dead end. Linarax is asking what time is it for me. It is 6:17 in the evening. Or 18:17 if you're going 24-hour clock. What's the strange little beeping going on? Did we just find another way up to the beach? Yes. Okay, where does this path go? Oh, that looks more hopeful. He says. Still far quieter than I like it. It's lulling me into a false sense of security. Why would the dry land rendezvous point be... I'm guessing I was meant to come up in the middle of that then. Okay, here goes. Hup.
Integrating new PDA data.
We have to board the Aurora, repair the long-range comms, make contact with the other survivors. We can't be the only two that made it.
Those are not the orders the captain gave me, and they are not the orders I'm giving you.
This isn't chain of command, it's survival.
My obligations as acting commander don't turn on their convenience. Get out of the water.
If I get into trouble, I'll send you my coordinates.
I can't let you go alone.
Then come with me.
You don't leave me much choice.
Received emergency transmission from Second Officer Keen, 2 hours after last activity.
Rendezvous was a failure. Intercepted a transmission from Altera HQ. Seems they sent a data package to the Aurora. We were intercepted by a Leviathan-class predator before we could reach the ship. Consider the CTO and I lost at sea. Be safe. Keen. Out.
Cool. So, they died. Good to know. Guess we'll go back to the ship then. I am going to have a quick investigation down here. Mostly I'm interested in what the glowy tinsel stuff is. A GRU cluster. Okay. Can't do anything with it. Alright, which leaves you as our next target. Conveniently right below where we were. Jaron says, ever considered playing Skyrim as a replacement for Subnautica? I recently completed Skyrim, I'm afraid, so I don't particularly have some interest in playing that again. Oh, what are those? Why do they look like large sea mines? Oh, spherical gas field membrane. These that's unlikely structure designed to enhance. Once the pods attain sufficient height, they burst, releasing spores which catch the currents and disperse around the local area. Okay. Nothing about killing people they touch. Where were we going? It was somewhere. Where's the marker gone? Game. Alright, it's directly below us. Still somehow directly below us. That must be it.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Why can this thing only go to 300 meters? Thought we upgraded it. Okay. Guess we're ignoring that one then, because we can't get to 500 meters, and heading this way for the 5 pod 12. It's only miles the other direction, no big deal. That's a good point, Josh. That island did remind me of the helicarrier from Marvel as well. Although, rounder. Now, Panos says he reckons I upgraded from 200 to 300. That's fair enough. So somehow, wow, I probably can't upgrade it to 500. I've probably got to find that larger, like, mothership that these things dock in. That we've got, like, the bridge component and the... I can't remember what it was called. This thing, the Cyclops. I wonder if we need the Cyclops to get down that deck. Let's have a quick drink. So my concern with this route is actually it goes beyond the front of the Aurora where that big nasty Leviathan lives. Maybe we'll skirt left a little bit. We could still end up 50 Shades of Dead, but, you know. Jonathan says he thinks the prawn suit is the deepest vessel in the game. We can sort of go, well, like we've researched it, but we don't have the modification station, which I think is what we need to make it. Need to work out where on earth you get the scans for those. And this is what I was saying about one of my issues with this game, is it wants it to be free roam, but then it goes, you have to have this to do this, but we're not going to give you any hints as to where it might be. Which just forces you to have a wiki open over there, which I'm not doing because I'm trying to experience the game without someone playing it for me. But it's also the thing I'm disliking about it. Strange glowy Christmas tree. Oh, a giant thermal vent. Lovely shocktastic taserfish. Right. I was going to say they're buggering off over there, but then he started coming my way. Oh, there's a few of them down there. Yep.
Detecting volcanic activity and several unusual electromagnetic signatures in the region. Exercise caution when diving deeper.
See, I thought she said that before. Have I been here before and just not turned off the beacon? Alright, let's go. Avoid the flamey lava thingy. Nope, I haven't been here before.
Integrating new PDA data.
Cool, nothing else in here. Time to leave. Right, what's the new PDA data then, game?
I'm not really a doctor. I know that's what my ID says, but I never have been. Cheated the medical exams. What does a doctor these days need to know about manually resetting bones? When was the last time a top surgeon actually cut someone open? That's what the robots are for. Doctors these days read diagnoses off of computer readouts. For that, I'm perfectly qualified. But what good is it when I'm not connected to the main network? I'm bleeding. I've got glowing green pustules growing on my hands. I run a self-scan and it tells me I've got skin irritation. The only thing I studied in medical school was how to lie convincingly. What the hell do I know about how to treat an alien disease? I think I'm actually going to die down here.
I mean, I hate to be that guy, but sounds like you deserve it. Don't lie to get into med school, children. Hello, Ruby! Right, we need some more. Also, just got that stupid Ruby, Ruby, Ruby song in my head.
Remember that materials you gather are the property of the All-Terra Corporation.
Is that diamond?
You will be liable to reimburse the full market price. Your current bill stands at 3 million credits.
Choose you. More rubies. More rubies. It's probably an egg. Yeah. Some gold. Right. I've been greedy enough. Time to leave. Right, hang on. Yeah. You possibly heard Derek in the background. I'm ignoring him. He may or may not have broken into the treat jar and eaten about 2 months worth of treats yesterday. So he is firmly in the doghouse, both literally and figuratively. Jaranos, have you ever heard the song by a band called Dio called Holy Diver? Yeah, it's regularly on Kerrang radio. So I probably hear it multiple times a week, if not most days. Wow, I say it's on Kerrang radio. It's on their classics channel, which I'm ashamed to admit I do actually just listen to, because apparently I'm old now and don't like that newfangled stuff. The hell is that? Why have I not seen that before? Creature decoy.
Acquired.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So we were running reasonably low on titanium. I'm gonna swipe some of this as we go by. Also, random story. Whilst traveling on holiday last week, we're like driving up to the place. The radio station's obviously cut out as you go further away from the transmitters and blah blah blah. Tuned into one closer to where we were up north in England, called Rock FM. I was like, oh, I mean, it's kind of in the name. I know what to expect. Oh no, I did not get what I expected. Apparently, Dua Lipa and Ariana Grande class as rock. Two strange northerners who don't know any better. Hey, Anthony. Right, let's dock this back in here so it can recharge.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Ah, I love that. Much improved. Right. Let's go build the water purification thingy-doo-dah. What's it? And also, whatever it was I needed a diamond for. Should probably try and work that out. Wait. Let's turn those into thingy first. Because they take up lots of inventory space. Who hasn't heard of Sandstorm by Darude? It'd be Darude if you hadn't heard of it.
Seek fluid intake. Vital signs stabilizing.
Right. Let's start at the top and see if we can find what it was I was looking for. So I need a gel sack to go with my ruby to make aerogel. Do that, there it's out here. Let's tack one of them up. And then push the seats across. Cool. This is just as he used to live. Are we blowing bubbles in the base there? Just as he used to live near that radio station, or you know, an area that could get that radio station, and that there's nothing but trolls. Yeah, I'll agree with that. That's how it came across. All right, let's reload all of my duff batteries with fully charged ones, and then swap them over. Good, and dump some of this stuff off. And then aerogel. Yeah. Right, what else did we need? It was where's it gone? Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Creature decoy. That was what we just found the thing. Tracks creatures to its location, can be deployed by hand or by submarine, cannot be reclaimed once deployed. I assume it runs out of power after a while or something? I mean, we're not that far off being able to build a prawn suit. We can do plastiline ingots. We can do aerogel. I think we can manage an enameled glass. We'd need to go find a second diamond. But, alright. What's the Neptune when it's at home? And do I get the Cyclops before the Neptune? What did the Neptune launch platform need? Titanium ingot, easy enough. Computer chip, I think that's doable, and some lead. So, okay, we can do that. What's I looking for? I'll find it in a minute. There it is. Copper wire. There's got to be a bit of copper in here somewhere. There we go. Oh, of course, it needs 2 copper. Do I have a second copper in here somewhere? Gold. See, now we have to go play that game of where the hell do I get copper? More gold, lithium. No, we don't, because we have a second one. Oh, apparently the Neptune was the space rocket. Okay. Some people in chat are saying they've never heard of Darude Sandstorm. I'm sure you probably have heard it, even if you consciously don't know what it is by name. Wait a minute. It's an interior installation. Right, we need to use that one. Filtration progress. Water 1%. Salt 2%. I assume it just produces them into there. Nice. Ah. Possibly need to start generating more power if I'm going to start plugging all of these things in. 2 quartz and a copper. Copper! Right. Can anyone remember what on earth it was I was looking at that needed a diamond? There was something I wanted to build that I could not build because we had not found a diamond. Now I found a diamond, I don't remember what it was I needed to build. Fishies. So we got the high capacity O2 tank, maybe I can't build the next one because I don't have that station. I can't remember now. Stasis rifle needed a magnetite, so it wasn't that. What have we got? We got a propulsion cannon. Okay. Ah, laser cutter. That's what needed it, but we found one laying around. Okay, so we've skipped that problem. I mean, I don't know if it's really worth building the Neptune yet because we can't go anywhere. We need 2 aerogels and 2 plasteel ingots, and I think I saw a plasteel ingot also takes an aerogel, so we don't have enough rubies to build a prawn suit just yet. These are what I want to build, but we need a modification station. Which of course we have no idea how to get, because it doesn't give me any hints whatsoever on how to get the things. We just know we need 2 more blueprints. And power, yeah, we're running low on power, I think. I need to go find some copper. Oh wait, my ship's down the other way. Genius.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Alright, where's the repair tool? Let's just hop out quickly. Give this a little blitz. No, not get in. Right. Does this tell me where stuff is? I haven't actually checked. Ah, it does tell me which outcrops I need to find though. Limestone, not sandstone. I think limestone were the common ones that were just like laying around absolutely everywhere. He says as he then fails to find any at all. I would have expected to find them on cliff faces, but, you know, not those cliff faces apparently. Sorry, fish. What we got? Limestone, but it wasn't what we wanted. It was titanium. There's one. Nice. Why do I get the feeling I've kind of almost the equivalent of deforested the place? You know, been here before and eaten it all. That looks a slightly different colour. I don't reckon that's limestone. No, sandstone, but I'll take it. Copper, good. There we go. Need quite a bit of copper because I need to chuck down quite a few more solar panels. Oh, angry spitty plant. Bioreactor fragment. Already found a bioreactor. That was no use. In fact, it probably just gave me less inventory space. Am I full now? No, one more. See you later, Jaron. Alright, let's go get this solar working. I'm gonna eat one of those. Oh, I didn't keep one of the food cake things on me. I've also been lugging the diamond and the rubies around. That's pointless. I'm just going to park it out here for now.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Right, what did we need for a solar panel? Ah. Quartz. Okay. Let's drop off the good stuff. Grab one of those things. Any quartz in there? No. There's my quartz. Munch on that nutrient block. Right. Construction. Am I short of? Quartz. How many quartz is it for a solar panel? 2. I'm assuming I put 1 into that one, but maybe I didn't. See how many's in my inventory, whether I can still build another one after this. So Josh is asking marks out of 10. Some people will absolutely love this game. I have a few issues with it, but that's my personal preference. So, I don't know. I suspect if you were playing it as a nice, chill, relaxing game, just doing your own thing as and when you want to, it would go a lot better than me trying to, you know, actively progress things. It's good. It's just not 100% my cup of tea, I think is the takeaway I would have from this. Right. Is this thing permanently producing water for me now? Yes. Including salt. I don't know if I have to take the salt away for it to keep progressing. I'd hope not. Anyway, let's have a look for wreck. So I want wreck. Hey, Darren. Sorry to everyone for the lack of uploads over the last weekend, by the way. I set a few things up before I went away so that I could release them from my mobile, and YouTube just went, no. No, you can't do that. Mobile app not working today. Try again another day. Combined that with the cold and flu type thing I had, and I just got behind on videos as well, which didn't help. No sign of the dog. Oh, hello. That's found a lot more wrecks than I thought it would. Right, time to use the cameras to go investigate, I think. Oh wait, what can we make in here? Streams data from scanner rooms to the HUD. Camera drone, meh. Range upgrade. Speed upgrade. Right. Camera 1. Just go investigate this wreck and check I've already looted the hell out of it. I should have found this one. This one's fairly, like, you know, obvious. Probably scan whatever that is. So we'll leave this camera here for a minute. Swap to camera 2. Come in, camera 2, camera 2. Right, what's over there? Out the way, fishies. I mean, it's flagging it as a wreck as if I haven't got everything, but it may just always flag it as a wreck. I don't know. Possibly worth spending some time investigating. Neither of them are far away from the base. Now, can I jump in through the moon pool? I should be able to. Yeah. Nothing to scan at the moment. Hi, annoying sharky thing. Oh, a scanner room fragment. Lovely. Don't really need those. Come here, shark thing. I want to see how you like my new knife. Yeah, didn't think so. No, I think I've basically got everything from that site. Come back, you coward. That's a good point. Bannerlord 2's meant to be getting its early access soon. Not Bannerlord 2, it's just Bannerlord. Mountain Blade 2, even though it's not the second Mountain Blade, but that's another discussion for another argument. I I suspect I will try and eke out Subnautica until that releases. Well, I say releases, until it's playable. And then I might make that a thing for Thursdays. No, right. So basically we've been to both of those. Time to go back to the scanner room, send the drone somewhere else.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, it tops it up. That's cool. Large filtered water. Pure. Nom 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 nom. What about doing some Europa Universalis 4? One does not simply do a small bit of Europa Universalis 4, or any other Paradox game for that matter. Okay, that's back towards the base. There's nothing else like... Okay, let's just have a quick check of these two up here, and then we'll go down the rabbit hole, see what's down there, if anything. I suspect that cave beneath my base is really the lucrative place to be going. Slash, you know, dying horribly. Looked like there was a chair there if I wanted to, you know, get a chair. Seemed to be a way to break in. Sorry, seasickness. Yep. Alright, what about down there? Or is that too deep? Now this looks more like I might not have been here. Although the shape is reminiscent of something I remember doing many weeks ago. Because I think this is one of the ones, yeah, you can go inside.
Emergency power only.
It's because my scanner room's running at night. Well, that would imply that yes, I have been here. However, that is probably a door you can laser cut through. But is it this one where we snuck through the air vent around the laser cut door so we don't have to come here? Yes. Yes, it is. Right, so we don't need to come here. I've just got to get this camera drone out again now. Reminds me of that fairground game where you got to get the thing round the metal track without touching it and setting off the buzzer. crap knows what that thing's actually called. I'm sure there's a name for it, but you'll know what I mean.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
Now I've just got, is it Aerosmith with going down? Is it Alice Cooper? I can't remember. Probably someone completely different altogether, and I've got both of those wrong, but you know. Whatever. Oh, this is this building that hasn't spawned in, that I've definitely been in before and died in horribly. Did we get everything out of it while it's not technically here? No, but that looks like a bit of equipment we already have access to, so I'm not that worried. There's another one of them. Neither of them look like a mod station. Okay, then we go over here. I don't remember coming this far. That's definitely a container I've not opened. On some platforms I've never seen. Pretty sure down here is where we need to go now. Oh yeah, my camera starts getting out of range, doesn't it? I remember now. We'll leave this here. We'll go stock up. And we'll go for another mini adventure. Sorry, terrible advertising there. Much like the original advert. Did you need to make bleach? Coral sample, that was it. Josh has just made a very good point. That thing I've parked the camera drone on may also be another invisible building that will mystically appear when I approach. I should probably move the camera, but I am kind of morbidly intrigued as to what happens to my camera drone when a building spawns on its face. We've got a spare, so... Alright, make some water reserves. Make some food reserves. I say reserves, I'm just going to stuff my face full of the food and then bugger off, but you know what I mean. One thing I am going to do. Off. I should probably not eat them straight away, but they're going to spoil so fast.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
You're very high up. Get out of here. Alright, here goes. Wait, hang on. Save. I don't remember how the saves work. Whether it goes back to my last save or there's an auto-save or, you know. Because we're definitely going into dangerous territory. Oh. Doesn't look like there's a building's magically spawning on its face, which is good. Cool, we found a battery. Yay. Right. We're gonna get lost down here. The base has a sort of beacon on it. We'll be fine. Are those the little bitey fish? Yes. Come on then, nibblers. Alright, nothing of interest. Now the big ass geothermal vent. Lots of big ass geothermal vents. Let's keep away from that. Oh, I'm gonna go over the top of it. Okay, okay, okay. All is fine. I'll have a short pit stop while I pick up some useful ingredients. Then stare at this going, oh, so I can't do anything about it. Hi, strange mushroom thingies. Have you got anyway, any loot for me to scan? No. Well, this is not fun. There's a whole lot of nothing down here. I mean, that looks like it goes back up to the depths that we're usually operating at. Yeah, alright, rumbly tumbly. Sounds like the cave's hungry. So, I mean, we've actually explored quite a lot down here and found a whole lot of nada. What is this? I want to know what this is. It is a giant piece of gold. Okay. Of course it is. Oh, chat's asking the important question now. What's your favourite sandwich? I mean, personally, it's got to be nice French baguette, like still hot, with like freshly cooked, still hot chicken, crispy bacon, and then like a layer of cheese melted over the top of it. So it's got like a heat tight seal from the cheese that you break when you bite into it. Possibly with some ketchup. Well, we know where to get diamond now. Come down here, mine the shale. Apparently you can use the prawn suit to mine these bigger node things. Have I been here? Yes. I'll go away. So the only place in this cave I haven't checked now, I believe, is up this bit. Where big noisy monsters jump out, but have nothing worth taking. Wow, this dungeon's just going to get reported to the dungeon inspector because there's clearly not enough loot for the difficulty of getting in here. Right, let's see if I can get those last two things that I didn't get last time because I died horribly to these weird jellyfishies. It's a water purifier, that's fine. It was... They were in boxes. I think one was... Thought one was in here. Maybe I'm imagining things. Maybe they're underneath the thing outside? That could be possible. Where's the sea moth? There. Yeah. As I thought, stasis rifles, which we already have. Right, well, we've completely investigated down there and did not find what we were looking for. So, where next?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, why thank you, Jeeves. Just what I ordered. Right then. So we've been down there. Looks like that's the same cave system we just went through, so we've been down there as well. We're literally going to have to go to another bit of the map entirely with another cave system, I think, to find new stuff. Problem is, I just don't know where to go because the game's giving 0 hints. And it's quite a lot of effort to like basically build another one of these bases somewhere else for us to base out of. Because we'd want a fabricator and a battery charger and probably a health station and various other things. Alright, let's go see if we can find another... I don't think I can find a way to phrase that without it sounding terrible. Another giant chasm to dive into. Deep hole to explore. Crevasse to delve. Hi, strange, venomous manatee things. Take me to your leader. I mean, that looks a weird shape. Hi, bioreactor. Angry fishy. Don't do it. I got a knife and I know how to use it. Trained by the Dundee himself. Seamoth fragment, really not helpful. Oh, people are talking about Battlestar Galactica. I love that series. I love that board game. I really wish they'd actually put in charge a company that had a clue how to make a video game. Because that thing was a travesty. Where's my torch? There. I will admit there is one bit in Battlestar Galactica that annoys me. Only one. And that's the jump rope scene. I mean, Atkins diet, eat your heart out. Clearly you just need to get Jamie Bamber to jump up and down a few times with a rope and do some pull-ups. And immediately back to normal fitness. Why is everybody not doing the Jamie Bamber diet? Or Leah Dahmer, if you wish to know him by that name. I kept that spoiler free. There was a lot more I could say on the topic, but I'm not going to spoil what is my favourite series for other people who haven't had the chance to see it and wish to. Also, if you can get, I would say, 5 plus friends together, the board game is excellent. So you probably want to have watched the series first, because it does have some mild spoilers. And knowing who the characters are kind of helps a little bit. So those tree spawn. Nope. I mean, tree spawn sounds like a monster from D&D technically, but hello, what are you? Cyclops hull fragment. Yeah.
New blueprint acquired.
Where's it gone? 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 Cool. So we still need to find 2 bits for the engine. And do we need a blueprint for the overall Cyclops, or do we get that once we get all of these? Josh is asking what's my favourite bit of Battlestar Galactica. I think my favourite bit has to be the way the smaller ships work in the space combat. In fact, even the way the larger ships work in the space combat. It doesn't go for the tried and tested, we're just aeroplanes in space mechanic that, well, pretty much everywhere else goes for. I mean, they're not 100% perfect, but the whole being able to like pivot on the spot while still maintaining momentum the way you were going, element to combat, and the basically side strafing and oh, hello. It reminded me a lot of the Evercron series of games. That does space combat very nicely. I think the one I played was Evercron Mercenary, but I do believe there are a lot more. I think it might be a newer one as well. Nope, Sacred Prawn guy. You can keep well away. Not prawn, praying mantis. Yeah, the bridge scenes with the Dharma on the telephone looking up at the Drader stuff and
Warning, maximum depth reached.
like all of that
Damage
is
imminent.
great. Moonpool fragment, not what we need. And Cyclops engine fragment, now that we did need. Nice, nice, nice. Can we find another one of those? Yeah, Adama's by far, like Admiral Adama's by far the best character. Okay, we found the Enderman monster. Must admit, I quite like not the one that goes by the, not the Cylon that goes by the name Caprica, but her model, which I can't remember the number of because my brain's blanking at the moment. Like, some of the other versions of her are very good. And the one who's played by Lucy Lawless is incredibly good in pretty much all of her guises. I also like the Leoben that's on the place that I won't name because spoiler. Where they're sick. You'll know where I mean. Can I scan that? No! Back in. Water hot. Hello. No, not going that way. See you later. Big grumpy bastard, come play another day. Need to stay above 300 meters.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Oh, come on. Be nice. Show me where there's some more parts from our ship. I quite like Chief Tyrrell and what's the other engineer though called? Need a description that doesn't spoil things at the same time. Can't remember what she's called. Oh, hello, my ship is not healthy. We're going to the surface for a minute, so I can enact some repairs. Well, not necessarily the surface, but you know, up here. Callie, that's the one. Those two go on quite an arc.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I have been watching The Expanse. I got, I want to say 2 or 3 seasons in, and then kind of stopped. I need to catch back up again. Right, there's going to be stuff here I want. I've just got to get it quick. Torch, please. What's with all these stasis rifle fragments? Can't open. All right. What am I drinking? Not sponsored by. Trying to avoid sugar, so it's about the best I can get. No, time to leave. Seamoth, where are you hiding?
30 seconds.
Somebody been beating up my ship while I wasn't in it. I'm sure I repaired this. Oh, crap. Yes, somebody has been beating up my ship while I'm not in it. Right, let's get to safety. Have I tried kombucha? Someone at work makes their own. That's the one where you have the Scooby that you like grow to produce your own stuff, right? Not Scooby, Scoby. Scoby? It's something like that. You sort of ferment it, I think. Josh says he quite likes Starbuck. I'm in two minds about Starbuck because I did watch the original Battlestar Galactica where Starbuck there is a guy and like they're not really a parallel, they're almost two completely different characters. I don't know. I kind of wish they'd had a Starbuck character that was the Leodama buddy cop style interplay, and then had Kara Thrace as the character that she is, just not called Starbuck. It's kind of what they tried to do with Kat in some ways. Someone's asking whereabouts in England am I from? From originally the Midlands, near Birmingham. Not actually Birmingham, but because nobody from Solihull would claim they're from Birmingham. But the vast majority of my life has been in Sussex. Which is why I don't sound like a Brummie. That's not where I wanted to go. I think I've actually got quite well, not eclectic, but not a particularly common mix of accents, given that my parents were both from London. I initially grew up in Birmingham and then moved somewhere else again. So I've got a nice little combination going on.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Right. Other than a crap ton of titanium, which I'm going to go shove in a container somewhere, along with some salt in the water, we'll have a look what we actually achieved blueprint-wise in a second. I got another lock around here somewhere. That's where all the food went. Right. I think we possibly just need to find one more Cyclops engine blueprint and then we can build the Cyclops. The problem is it's a matter of just driving around at random trying to find it, because reasons. We also need to try and find the 2 bits needed for a modification station. Answers on a postcard as to where that might be as well. But that's all going to be next time. I think this is a good place to end and go start getting ready for the Warhammer stream, which always follows this. Because we're not going to get too much further in the time available. It'll be just enough time to go out somewhere and then immediately turn around and come back again. So if you're watching this back later, hopefully you enjoyed the rather random collection of conversations we had today. It was a lot more chatty than usual, which is I enjoyed. So if you feel like having random conversations, the Thursday game is where to get to if you can get to that stream. Feel free to carry them on in the chat. I will reply to the comments as best I can. If you're watching this back later, I normally get notifications through to my phone for every comment, so I do reply to them if you ask a question or just want to carry on the chatting. Usually when I'm at work and, you know, looking for a distraction. But anyway, that's where we're going to end this for now. So thank you for coming.